What's up, everybody? It's just another average stacker coming back to you with another coin roll hunt of $50. Really excited about this particular video. Based upon these being sister rolls from the fabulous 6-roll hunt that I did the other day. I was able to get back to the bank today, and I actually opened up an account at the bank just so that I could buy what she had in her drawer. And originally I thought she only had 6 or 8 rolls left. And for those of you that have not watched the 6-roll hunt, I'm going to put a tag up top. Check that out first, then come back to this video. So that you can get a sense of why I'm feeling so excited about this hunt. So, with that being said, when I asked her how many rolls she had left, she said she thought she had $100 worth, which was more than what I thought she had. So there's 100. And then she proceeds to tell me she has a little more. There's 200. There's 300. So she had $300 worth of rolls here, which really stoked me. I actually had to go back out to their ATM and get some more cash to be able to pick these up. And in the 6-roll hunt that I did, I actually had 2 enders in those 6 rolls and ended up picking up 14 or so silvers, 3 90% and 11 40%ers. And I want to kind of show you what I've got here real quick, because if you happen to notice, I'm 99.9% sure that that is an ender right there. I am more than 99.9% sure that is an ender there. And I think, hold on a second, there was one more that I thought maybe, here it is. I think that one right there is an ender as well. That one I very well could be off, but the toning of it makes me think that it possibly is. So I am stoked to open these rolls up. So let's go ahead and get started and see what we can find. She was kind enough to put them in a box for me. You know what? I think this is an ender right here. I thought I had checked this other side, but I actually think that this is an ender as well, now that I look at it a little closer. So let's see what we end up with. Yeah, I'm very comfortable that that's an ender. Oh, absolutely. And I'm pretty sure we've got a few friends in here as also. So, first roll. We've got a 69. Let's go ahead and put that right there. Maybe not. I thought that was one. Nope, 72. That one really fooled me. I thought that was gonna be one, but that's a 72. So we got one for the board. Let me get my filler coins. So that I can make sure that I keep them in stacks of $10. I'm not going to bother rolling them up right this minute. So right off the bat, I'm looking at 3, possibly 4 enders. Can you believe this? Oh my gosh. We've got 1, 2, 3, at least 3, maybe 4 in this roll. And I'm pretty sure we got some 90%ers in there. So let's start with the one on the left. And we've got a 66. And a 65. And this is the one I thought was a 90%, but it's not. It's a 66. And maybe one more. Maybe. A 68. So we got 4 out of that roll. Yep, this is going to be epic. This is going to be epic. So we're 2 rolls in, and we've got 5 already. I'm actually going to update our little scroll as we go, just because. This is so awesome. So awesome. So I know some of you have been watching some of my live streams. I really appreciate that. But this one I just had to do really late. And okay, I was afraid we were going to get skunked, but we didn't in this roll. And that is a 64 90%er. 64 90%er. That one sounds weird. But that's the only one for that roll. But that's okay. That's okay. So anyhow, those of you that have been coming onto the live streams, I just want to say thank you for your support. Please share the word about the channel and the live streams and the hunts that I'm doing. Next week we begin, and I think I see braid edges. Yeah, I do. Next week we're going to be begin getting 5 rolls a week, or 5 boxes a week. Let's see if we have. I think that's the only one. So we'll probably be streaming 2 nights, and that's another 64. Another 64 Kennedy. So that's 2 90%ers. You know what? I'm just going to start piling these up right out here in front. We'll put the 40s over on the left, 90s on the right. So if there's any correlation between the first 6 rolls and the rest of these, 6 rolls, I got 14. We've got 30 rolls, so times 5, so that would make 70 more silvers in this group. I don't know if it's possible to really do that, but that's what the math is telling me. And we've done 4 rolls so far, and we've got 7 so far. So let's see what number 5 does, and then we can multiply that times 6. And we definitely have more silver. And we've got another 64. So that makes 8 and 5 rolls. Times 6 would be 48. I could deal with that. I could certainly deal with that. This is going to be an epic, epic coin roll hunt. It already is. 5 rolls in, and we've already got 5 40%ers and 3 90s. And we've got at least 1. We might have a 40%er on this end. And I think it's going to be a 71. Yep, it is a 71. But we definitely got one in here. And it is a 66. 1966. We'll add that to the 40 pile. Make sure we didn't miss anything. So last few rolls we've only had one out of each roll, which means that we've only got like 25, 24 more pieces if we keep one per roll. And we even have one that's been marked back here. Yep, and I think we've got two here, two 40%ers, I believe. A 66. And a 67. So two more for the 40% stack. All right, it's time for me to update the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 3 so far. 8 and 3. Wow. Alright, so we got the scrolling updated. This is insane. You know, you hear about people finding these insane boxes, and I think we've got 3 more here. I used to dream about getting one, and I had a box with, see, last night's coin roll hunt. We had 3 in one box, 6 in another, and had 20 in the last box. With 16 in the last box. And the week prior I had one where we had a box with 17. So 17 is the best out of a box that I've had, and we've already blown that away with what we found the other day, and these included, and we're 20 rolls short of a full box out of what we were able to get. So let's take a look at what we got. We've got a 66, a 67, and a 65. So 3 more. We're getting close to a full roll. Already. So that gives us 14 in 8 rolls. And I haven't gotten to the enders yet, and what I believe is an ender there. Nah, I don't think that's an ender. One, two, at least 2. This is just incredible. We got a 67, 1967, and a 68. So I apologize if this video gets rather long. I was going to just go ahead and start recording and then pause it if I kind of went onto a little bit of a cold streak, but no, we're just going to keep this running for the whole time. So we may end up with a 45-minute video or so, and I apologize for the length right now, but when you're getting hits like this, oh my gosh, that is definitely an ender. That's my ender one from this roll, and that is another 90% 64. So that'll go into that pile. And we have a 67 40%er. That'll go into that pile. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Stupendous. And that was just the first $100 worth, guys. We still got 200 more to go. I've lost count, honestly. I'm going to put these in stacks of 10, just to make it easier to keep track. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 4. Update the scroll. This is what coin roll hunting dreams are made of. So let's go ahead and take these rubber bands off. We'll take another look at the ends. And we do have our ender right there. Do not have a double ender. Nope. Those all look clean. Nope, I don't believe so. And 2 more here. Nope, I think that's the only one. There was one back here that caught my eye a little bit, so we're going to start with that one. Because it just has a little bit of a different luster. I don't think it's silver. But I've been fooled before. And I'll be fooled again. And I think we have our first skunk roll. Because it's definitely not an ender, but we might have a proof. 1996p. Nope, not a proof. So we got our first skunk roll out of 11 rolls. So the first 10 rolls had silver. I still can't believe this. And there we've got a sandwich. Looks like a 40 and a 90 to me. $67. And another 67. So 2 more for the pile. And I ran out of filler coins already, so this roll that I just unwrapped is now my new pack for rewrapping later to keep my $10 stacks going. Oh, I didn't update that. So we're at 15 and 4. 1, maybe 2. 1 definite. And that is a 66. Don't think this is one. No, 74. Make sure I did my sound test, make sure I didn't miss anything. And next roll. You know what, we need something to look at underneath the scope. Let's take a look at a nice pretty 64. You know what? We're going to stack 4 64s up over there under the scope. Just because we need to have something underneath of there. Make use of that space on the screen. And we still got more. Oh my gosh. A 65. And another 64 to add to the 90%. Wow. I'm just absolutely blown away right now. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 17, and 5. Wow. So 22 silvers in 1, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 rolls, 22 silvers. Almost 2 per roll average. I think we got another skunk, guys. Oh my gosh, what is the world coming to? Or 14 rolls, I'm sorry. This is number 15. We didn't get any silver in this roll. What is the world coming to? Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do with myself. So, roll number 16. Maybe I should stop recording, because I probably won't find anything else. Yeah, right. Like I would stop doing that. Because we've got more silver. We've got more silver. We have a 1965. This is unreal. This is nothing, I don't believe. Just want to be double sure. No. I can't read the date on it, so I pinged it. And I may have already replaced that. I gotta count these real quick. I'm sorry, guys. I don't want to shortchange the bank when I roll these back up. Okay, we're good now. I had what I was supposed to, which is thought that to be the case, but I wasn't 100% sure. Alright, roll number 17? Yeah, 17. And we'll update the board again once we get to through 20 rolls. And I think we got another skunk box. Or excuse me, skunk roll. So roll number 18. So tell me, have you ever had a box like this? I've only been doing this for about 2 months maybe. And I know we've got at least one. And I think we have a second one here. 65. And a 67. We're almost to a full roll already. Full tube of 40 percenters. That is nuts. Roll number 19. And we've got at least 2 more. I think 3. So we got 40% down here, I think. 65. A 64 90%er, a 66, and we're going to start on a third pile of 10 over there. A 65, so that's 4 in this roll. Something sounded weird there, guys, I'm sorry. And with how good these boxes are, or this box is, I don't mind taking a couple seconds to double check. So 4 in that roll. Then we get to our ender roll. So we know we've got one there, which, let's see if we could see a mint mark. No, there's no mint mark. Give you a nice, but it's a nice clean end. So let's see what it is. Is it a 90 or a 40? I think it's a 64. And he's got friends too. One, maybe two. So let's take a look at the end. 67. A 68D. And a 66. So we finish, whoa. So we finish off roll number 20 strong. So let's go ahead and get the board updated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 25 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 25 and 6. 25 40%ers and 6 90%ers. I wish she had had more. I really, really do. Alright, so this one I'm actually going to start with the one that I think there's a possibility of this being an ender here. So let's take a look. Only one way to find out. And it's not an ender, but I think we've got 2 silvers in here. I think it's a 40%er here. A 68D. And another 90% 64. And then we'll get a final tally on these. And you know what? I'm going to take a look at these ends again. Just because. Nope. Pretty certain that there's no enders there. Pretty certain. And we've got more friends, guys. Wow, wow, wow. This is just unbelievable. We got a 68D. And another 64, 90%er. Add that to the pile. You know what? I need to be able to see these over here in front of everybody. It's hard, you can't see them stacked up in the camera. So we're just going to put them right there. I'm going to leave one underneath the coin cam. Shiny Bicentennial. Oh my goodness, we only have one in this roll. I hope you guys like my sarcasm. And we've got a 65. And I'm almost out of another roll of fillers because we've got so many that we've replaced. And we got more. We've got more. Oh, that one fooled me. It's a 71. Dag nabbit. I was getting so used to finding them. So we got a skunk roll. Skunk roll. And I think we got another skunk roll. I hope our time hasn't run out. I will be disappointed if we don't have anything left in these last 5 rolls. But we are on roll 25. This is half of a box right here. Actually, we just finished roll 25. That's a half a box. 10, 20, 28, 28 40s, and 8 90s. So 36 silvers in 25 rolls. And we just made up for that last roll or 2 because we got at least 3 in here. So we got 1, 2, 3. Get this out of the way, and that just became our new filler pile. And see what we got. We got a 69, a 1965, and another 1965. All right, let's go to John 3:16. And John 3:16 does not hold any silver for us, I don't believe. But it is an NIFC. But, you know, I don't do anything with NIFCs. 3 rolls left. And then we'll do a wrap up. One, 2, at least 2. We've got a 67. And a 68. 2 more for the stack. This absolutely was somebody's huge collection dump. And I may go back to this bank tomorrow. See if they'll just order me 1 box from these loop. This is my first box of Loomis rolls. Another skunk roll. What's up with that? Alright. We've got bicentennial enders on both ends. Let's see if we can spot anything in the through the roll. I don't know. Can't quite tell. So roll number 30. And I think it's a skunk roll. Very, very small chance. Nope. Yeah, that was a 71. Alright, so 30 rolls. Let's get a tally. Let's go ahead and bring this over to here. And we have 5. Oh, there's an extra one in that pile. We got more in here than I thought. These piles have 11 of them. Wow. Okay. So I just picked up 3 more that I didn't think that I had. So we got 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 35 40%ers. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 90%ers. Holy cannoli. Holy cannoli. Can you believe that? Focus, camera. Let me turn this light down. Nope, that's not causing it. It's just the glare. 43 silvers in 30 rolls. 43 silvers. Unbelievable. Oops, no, that's wrong. I just said 43 and I was updating the scrolling. Unbelievable. Wow. So if I combine this with the 6 rolls from 2 nights ago that were from the same box that had 14 in it, it was 3 90s and 11 40s. Out of those 36 rolls, 30, 40, 46 40%ers and 11 90%ers, 57 silvers, something like that, in less than a full box. Man, I wish I could have got the first 14 rolls out of this, but you know what, I'm not going to complain. So this is going to be a wrap up, guys. Yeah, wow. I can't even begin to say how thrilled I am. You know what, before we do that, let's go ahead and might as well tube them up. We need to get a couple more tubes. God, I love saying that. Okay, so these are both 90 rolls, or excuse me, 40 rolls. This is my 90s. Nope, this isn't 40 as well. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 14 in that roll so far. So we need 6 to fill that one up. And then we'll fill up another one with these 2 stacks. Wow. This tube feels a little tight. Come on, get in there. Get in my belly. So we filled up 2 full 40% rolls, plus another 15. Incredible. And then 90s. There's my 2 walking liberties. And some Benjis down here on the bottom. 3 Benjis that I found so far. And the rest are 64 Kennedys. Pretty sure the rest are Kennedys. So I put those down at the bottom. Just cuz. Put them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get those down in the bottom first. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that caps off my first roll of 90%ers. And we'll add 5 more to the next tube. Maybe we'll add 5 more to the next tube. There we go. So anyhow, guys, incredible night. 35 and 8 35 40 percenters and 8 90 percenters. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please do me a favor. You know what to do. I'm not even going to tell you. You all have a great evening, and I will see you next week, next Wednesday evening, for our next box hunt and giveaways. Take care. This is Jazz saying good night.